Well, all things aside, it's a lovely day. I like your hat, sir. So let's head down this way.
Contaminated area has been reported in the Skethamore fields. Please stay away from
Looks to be some kind of
sterilized.
some kind of village fete or something. Some nice flags everywhere, at least. Maybe we should just head for a pint and wait for the whole thing to blow over. Can we head into the village hall, I wonder? We can. That's not good.
Maybe Smith is right. Perhaps we should just build a huge still and drink ourselves to death. At least I'd die happy.
I'm up for that. That sounds great. Oh, we'll take your bandage, though. Can we read this whilst you're sitting there? Do you not mind? Mostly negative, the transmission logs. This is really nice in here. It reminds me of the village that I grew up in. We have like a village hall. Not too dissimilar to this. It's got its own little stage. Under questioning, we have at least discovered that the external consensus is that the so-called interference field that surrounds the zone has proved impossible to neutralise so far. Excellent. Furthermore, it is not a dome, but extends upwards as a hollow column as high as can be tested. Radio signals cannot penetrate it. A mystery. I'll get some music on. Oh, should we just make a nice cup of tea? It slows down your heart rate, apparently. Oh, lovely. I actually have my tea black anyway, so this is perfect without any milk. Let's,
Well, a new face.
Hello. You're a very stereotypical looking army general in these times, aren't you? Captain, sorry.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from?
Now, do we lie about this? Because it seems like waking up in the bunker as we did is a little bit suspicious. Let's just stay vague.
If you wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste.
Yes, sir.
Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Well, I was wondering why you didn't offer any biscuits with a cup of tea.
I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside.
I do want to know what we get in return, but I feel that's also a bit of a... I don't want to be that guy.
Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here, just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know?
Excuse me. I don't think we're going to get away here with with just skirting around it. We trust him.
You misunderstand me. I desire a way out, not to dig deeper. And as for the interchange, that is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Well, this is
Funny
disappointing.
that, because we haven't been shot.
I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share.
Oh, the substation's
We
a different
imprison
place to the
strangers
exchange.
at the first
Okay.
whiff of trouble, but
So we need to try and find the substation now, and
for now.
hopefully not get shot on the way.
I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you.
Oh,
Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear?
it's a shame because
And
I
if
really
you
do like
still
Midsummer.
wish
It's
to
great
have
fun.
protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Don't fancy getting burnt inside a bear suit though.
I'm glad to
I'll help
hear
you
it.
if I can.
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Sure
Good day
thing.
to you.
Okay.
Stay out of
So
trouble,
we'll go ahead and have a chat with the baker. At the very least, they might be able to locate some cakes to go with the cup of tea. But it sounds like we kind of got a bit of a blank slate as far as our reputation and people's suspicions around us in
Keep
Wyndham
the
Village.
peace, Sibby. We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is.
Let's ask around and see if we can find the baker. 3 trackable leads in this region. We'll just have a little look at them to see what they are. So we've got the bakery to have a chat with. Was it Iris, the baker? Report any suspicious activity. So that's something I think we'll just see as we go around, won't it? And the substation, which we obviously need to be careful around because we don't want to get shot. It would ruin the day somewhat. But this is a delightful little village. Happily go for a pint though after that. It's like a cup of tea though. I don't
Steady on, George.
have
It's
another
got
cup of
guns
tea.
on it, you know.
That'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Aye, but the robbers are all the fit of them robots. They won't try the luck here while we've got that.
Mussels and chips, potatoes and vegetables, Yorkshire hot pot surprise, and roast potatoes and gravy.
You've had enough.
Some weird combinations there, mussels and chips, but doesn't concern us anyway, as I think they only feed locals. You know, it might be the apocalypse outside, but it's still lovely inside the pub. Definitely take that cloth used for
A new
making
customer.
bandages. And what's on tap? We've got Winston scale. Oh, sorry,
Shows
Witten
some
scale.
spirit, he says.
This
Like
is
the
run out.
Luftwaffe ever bombed his
Keinsters
house, the silly sod.
and Old Bridge. Ooh, a creamy dark. That sounds delightful.
How do?
Can I get a pint?
Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Well,
fill it
I
with a
think we
drink,
can
please.
manage that. That you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after
Just
all
generic
what's gone
alcohol.
on here.
I wanted
Were
the
you
old
now?
bridge.
Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. You'd help out the village, would you? Let me ask you something. The soldiers, protocol as they go by. What do you make of them?
I don't think they're quite tyrants, but I understand why it'd be tiresome living with them.
Aye,
Yeah, I haven't
well,
seen them do anything good or bad,
haven't been
really.
here long enough to know. Between you and me and the garden wall, let me tell you, it's like being under an army of occupation. Look, I'm willing to trust you've your heart in the right place, and I need help with something. Soldiers have got their eyes on me, but they'll give you the benefit of the doubt, for the moment at least. I need to collect a few messages. Not important, you understand, but I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You they'll let walk out of the village, so I need you to go to Skethermore for us. I was hoping he'd
Your
say
hand.
that. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers, but it'll be all right if you see I sent you. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore, but we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. Fair warning, though. Out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
So it's not just the bandits that we need to look out for; it's the soldiers as well.
Hey,
Once you're
around.
outside the village, it's quite dangerous. Pick that up. I can't tell if you're 12 years old or 30. You're about 7 foot tall, but you've got the face of a child, and the manners as well. You're lucky that baguette has just kind of disappeared into nowhere. That sign kind of insinuates we can't go upstairs, but we can. Oh, look at a little nose around here. I don't think anyone's going to notice we have a little Cornish pasty, are they? Oh God, where did you come from? Oh well. Take some water as well. So it definitely feels like Wyndham is some kind of like hub of activity. It's where, I mean, we've been here not very long at all and already got a few different leads to follow up. And
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
yeah, we need to find the baker. I presume the baker's shop will have some kind of sign
Watch
outside.
yourself,
There
Sibby.
seems to be a few things over here, so we'll head to the other side of the green. Castle Woods is down here anyway, which is where we want to ultimately be heading. But here's the bakery,
Let's not have any trouble.
and another chance for a cup of tea. Hello, I am a man who has recently moved to the local area.
Oh,
Now
who are
tell me
you?
everything that the army want to know. I feel like I'm kind of playing both sides a little bit here.
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
Did you just hear some whispering? I swear I heard some kind of whispering in my ear. It's coming from like the right hand side over there.
My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
Let's see if we can trade anything. There is a bartering system apparently, but I mean we've just had a Cornish pasty, so I don't think we really need. However, that could be useful to learn, like the crafting of burn salve. I don't think we've necessarily got anything worth trading and giving away, because we've got things that we want to make bandages with, and there's no point getting rid of our gun. We've got some ammunition, but I don't know what use it is to her, so
I know.
we should be going. We should be going. I can't see anything intriguing though.
If you just let us have a crack at the end, keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
And help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
Oh, we've got a cat. Get down, mister. Get down. Thank you. So I don't know where to go now. Do we head towards the woods and just follow that lead? Try and get some more information about what's happening here. I mean, the military presence is actually massive. At first, it just seems like it was a couple of soldiers on the road at a checkpoint, but it really is quite something, isn't it? The BARD. I don't know if that's the same one as earlier, but the ground shaking when they walk past. Go to Casfell Woods this way. Do we do that now? I don't know.
It's like having another bloody war.
I'm gonna try and find this substation. I guess let's head towards the woods. That was the overarching objective, I guess. And if we come across anything else on the way, then we'll be sure to inspect it and try and get some more information.
Perimeter again. We should deal with those scum once and for all. Not sure about you.
I'm not sure about you either, mate. Little garden name, hello. Let's get his cup of tea. No thanks, I'm not a pervert. Beautiful waterfall and bridge here, right on the banks of the lake. And I do wonder when we get to the edge. We should know by now when we see a telephone box that we're going to get a creepy phone call. What you got this time?
The village of Wyndham is picturesque.
It is, yes.
The village of Wyndham is quaint. The village of Wyndham is dangerous. Be cautious.
It's hard to know if this voice is on our side, isn't it? I mean, aside from the terrifying voice, that was quite a nice little call, just telling us to be safe and talking about the picturesque scenery. Cup of tea? Someone's had it! This will not do. What's this over here? We finally got our cake though. Just eat it straight away. And another gnome as well. Well, we've got to the hotel, but it looks like that's definitely been abandoned. There's no way in there, is there? And just having a nice day on the side of the lake. Don't know what they're up to. skimming some rocks, maybe.
First thing I'm doing when they take that wall down is going on holiday. Southport, maybe. Maybe
Southport. Lovely flower show in Southport, I believe. Oh, creepy statue.
I want to know why not.
The citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits.
I guess we go out this way onto
Trespass is a serious...
towards the woods. I'm sure we're back in Wyndham in no time to investigate further the goings on there. But I'm a little bit more.
Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
I'm a little bit nervous now that it sounds like it's a lot more dangerous out here than we knew it was dangerous to start off with, but it really does feel like we need to be careful of everyone. I'm trying to be careful of soldiers as well when we get closer to the substation. So have a quick look at the map, because the landlord in the pub did add some places, didn't he? And it seems like, is that the greenhouse maybe? That could be the greenhouse. I think we're supposed to have someone to meet there or a letter to drop off. So we'll head over there. Is this the right place? It doesn't look like a greenhouse, but... There's something of interest for sure. Just not entirely sure what. Is this the lead we're after? I think it must be. An old barn. Are we... I don't know why I'm struggling to get my bearings here. It does feel like it's one of these buildings here, though. Have another look in here. It'd be a bit terrifying if we did find her in here, considering we've walked around the whole place. There's no way of getting upstairs, so I don't think so. Okay. Maybe we'll try, it's barred from the other side, so maybe this is it. That would make sense if it's barred from the other side. How can we get inside in that case?
They'd better start showing me a bit of respect, or there'll be trouble.
Climb up and over, okay. Whoa, God, hello. Punch the rats to death. Punching rats. First it was bats, then it was rats. Go away. Ah! We jump over here. Oh, they're coming out of this hole. Okay, well, this is the game, and we are just perching on here so rats don't get us. it's clearly not in here. I think we're in the wrong place. It does say Skethermore, and this is the woods, isn't it? So I don't think they're the same place. Let's just have a quick look at our objectives, just to see if there's anything that mentions what this building might be. Got an awful lot of things to be tracking. Could this be the substation, do you think? Oh! I think we might have done that. Okie dokie. So how do we get in there quietly? See, when we get close, the light turns red, and that's when it's the alarm's about to go off. Let's have a look around the back then. I think the soldiers should be alright with us around here, I imagine. Hello. We're good, we're all good, we're all good.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard.
So it looks like this might be the way into the substation by sneaking through this gap if we're able to. We are. And we need to be careful now, because if they do see us in here, we are done for, I think. Hopefully, if we hide up here, yeah, the alarm's gone off. Okay. And let's go inside. Nothing in here. Excuse me. There is a turret up here. That is bad news bears, I feel. You can't see anything to kind of... Oh, there's another. Walk straight past it. It's an electric lock and we've got no power to it, so we can't get inside there. But there is another ladder up, so... we will keep going. I presume this is the substation, it could be something else. But it's intriguing nonetheless. To say electric shock, but do we risk it? No, we can't. There's nothing up there. How did anyone survive? So the boot prints around here that look like they're from new boots, nothing like the ones you'd normally see in the zone. How did anyone survive what happened in Convoy 4? What happened to Convoy 4? We are not going to do that. Down we go, I guess. There obviously is a door inside, but how we restore the power to enable the lock to work, I'm not too sure. Maybe if we follow the yellow piping, we might find the generator or something. So it comes down here, heads around this corner. Looks like it goes down again down there. Aha! Can we do something with this? I don't think so. It was a nice idea, wasn't it? It was a nice idea. So we need the signal redirector. Got you. So there was something very early on that mentioned the signal redirector. So this looks like somewhere we'll have to come back. Which presumably the signal director, not only will it open that door, but also turn the alarms off, you'd hope, and hopefully not turn those gun turrets on. Note on a tree. The old mine in Castle Woods and get some tonics and remedies for physical ailments or aimless spirits. Oh, thank you. Well, we will be sure to check that out. Not that we've got really anything to trade. But we'll just go and change the lead that we are tracking to the atomic batteries. So into Castlefell Woods, which is where we are to the north. So we'll keep on heading up this path. And do we try and go round, or do we go through this terrifying tunnel? That's a question and a half, isn't it? Let's try and go round. It feels like the less obvious way to go. That is, if we can actually get round here. Terrifying tunnel this is. Ah! Bloody hell. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I almost died. 3 shots and then down. Oh my god. My soul just left my body. Feral. That is absolutely terrifying. A delivery for the interchange. We'll take that. Oh my days. This is another one over here. Do we need to... Oh, we're infected. Okay. And we've run out of ammo. Ah! Can we... We've got one shot. There are 2 more of them. He's coming out way. We'll try and hope this shot finishes him off. And he's finished us off. Honestly, that I was... We did say the tunnel was going to be terrifying, but there was something about the beautiful sunny day outside that lulled me into a false sense of security then. Ah. Oh my days. Oh my days. Right, so we know to be careful of that. Maybe we go through the woods then, if possible, or this is Castlefell Dam. It's the way that we need to go, unfortunately. We'll just read this again in case it's... Yeah, there we go. Because obviously with us dying, going back, it won't have remembered that we've encountered that note before. I guess we'll head and explore this way. Downed helicopter over there seems to be oh, is that the helicopter from the loading screen, the intro screen? Maybe there seems to be maybe someone from the army over there, but I think they should be friendly, and if not, then it might be as scary as what just happened to us.
Feel out your intent.
Are you're not in from the army, are you? Oh, no. Okay. We did a murder. I think it was self-defense. A druid, so these involved in the pagan goings on. Got a hatchet. We'll take that. I'll take the glass and the scrap. Where's your mate gone? Here. A sickle. Cornish pasty. Well, we've got the hatchet, so we'll leave the sickle, but we'll take your Cornish pasty. Thank you. You don't need that anymore. And yeah, this is definitely the helicopter from the intro screen, the menu screen. But there doesn't seem to be much you can actually do with it. Although it's got a tin can and some. There's a log as well. Let's listen to that.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Dr. Garrow. My helicopter has come down in Casterfell Woods. Damned interference field fried the electronics. There are no survivors. Myself excluded, obviously.
Who are you?
Oh, is anyone receiving this? Anyone in the interchange?
I noticed there's another phone box up there as well.
Of course not.
I'll hide out of the way of these guys if possible.
You're all dead in there, aren't you? I'm heading to the village. See if I can't find anyone still alive in this place.
We don't know what you intend.
Definitely outnumbered over here. Got a bow and arrow, which would be very useful actually. Can we sneak around? Oh no, you've definitely seen me. It might be that we just need to shoot our way out of here. Headshots seem to be one-shot kills, which is obviously very handy. But we have just been... we need to reload. And that hasn't done it. Switch to the hatchet. Oh dear. Okay, so one way through the tunnel we have terrifying creatures. This way we've got more druids that we can deal with. I don't know, are we better off heading back to the village and maybe trying to get some more supplies? Come back when we're ready? I feel like we would be able to take them on, but getting that many headshots in a row is somewhat unlikely. They won't go for us if we do skirt round, I guess. Yeah. There's another cave thing over there. We will head over to that telephone box. I just want to see if there's anything of interest in this little building here. It looks like some kind of... that's a trap, isn't it? That is a trap. And that is definitely how you set one of the traps off. There's nothing we're about to stand on, is there? I don't think so. I feel like this must be where the druid live. We were told to be aware of the pagan goings on in the surrounding areas of the village. And it feels like they're doing something. Stone circles, definitely related to the energy kind of field, the interference field. It's got the same look as the, I mean, he's had a bad day, the same look as the kind of tendrils that were surrounding those monsters in the tunnel as well. I heard the soil. I'm sure of it. The voice that so many of my brothers and sisters speak of, the clarity, the certainty amidst the chaos. It's all true. It filled me with such joy that I finally began to understand the purpose that they speak of. The need to serve together to bring about this change, this rebirth. Everything will change for the better when we do. Everything. That's good though. We'll take that pistol ammo. Thank you very much. That's possibly opened up one of the paths through the forest for us. Well, this is all very a little bit eerie. I've said it before, but I do love how kind of atmospheric this game feels. There's the watermill over there still churning away. That looks like some kind of trap designed to give you a good old spike through the chest if you step on this wire. I don't want to try and jump over it with that window in the way, so we'll head through the and go into the watermill cellar, which sounds intriguing but also terrifying. Way of helping you down? I don't know, that's against all better judgment. Let's go into the cellar. It might be nothing down here, it might just be some tasty treats for us. I keep forgetting we do have our torch as well, so once again the torch is only serving to make things look more terrifying. Not really offering too much light. Can't go through there, I don't think. Take some glue. We've got a lot of glue, but not really sure what we're supposed to do with it. It does definitely feel like this is more for storage than somewhere to keep something really terrifying. More pistol ammo, which is like gold dust. That is barred from the other side. So is there a way that we can maybe use our hatchet to get through here? No. Oh, but we can just squeeze through. Ooh, that's exciting. Well, there does seem to be some kind of chest that'll make it worth our while, and of course a first aid kit, which is wonderful to encounter. More ammo for weapons we don't have yet, but that's worth taking. Training stimulant. Okay, brilliant. Some S&G ammo as well. And we will learn the recipe for a Molotov cocktail. So we've got that cloth. If we find the alcohol around, like this, I imagine then we can, yeah, make a Molotov of our very own. Let's just have a look and see what's going on with the crafting menu and the skills menu. It does look like we can upgrade something else. Maybe, is it worth saving up? Maybe. Disarm traps, that would be useful, and the maximum amount of health, obviously that would be very useful as well. So we'll leave the upgrades for the time being and head back upstairs, I think. Well, let's just look at the crafting as well, because we so cloth, alcohol and glass is what we need, which those things seem to be fairly easy to come by. Of course, I think Skeathermore was the first area we were in, so we have to go back there. Which, you know, we always obviously can do. Oh, God, I set it off. Luckily, I was slightly to the side. Completely forgot about that. Check out the watermill itself. There's an upstairs area. Nothing of note here. But it's a lovely location. Minus the kind of pagan graffiti all over the place. I'm trying to get my bearings as to where we are now. There seems to be a big old fire over there. In relation to where we were before, I thought we'd done a bit of a loop now. Oh yeah, and there's the telephone box, of course. What's that big old fire? It's quite something. The hall, the building behind looks very impressive as well. It looks like the remnants of some kind of effigy, some kind of pyre. It could have been in the shape of a person, I guess, maybe, like Wicker Man style. But now we will head down here and try and.
We don't know what you intend.
Thing is, I can take you on now because I have ammo. He says missing a shot, but that's a one-shot kill. That'll do. We've got to avoid getting hit by the arrows, though. Really got to avoid that. Have we got any bandages at the moment? We can definitely craft some. If not,
well, there's nobody here.
we'll use that. We've been seen, but I don't know where they are. Take the arrows for and the bow for a more stealthy approach to long range combat. Got a hatchet, so we don't need another one, but we'll definitely take everything else. Some glass there, which will get us some way to making a Molotov cocktail. And naturally, the phone box rings. I have. I really, really have.
You should avoid the woods when possible. The woods are dangerous.
I can testify to that.
Be careful.
Last two phone calls we've had, they've kind of gone from, oh, there's a wooden pyre thing yet to be burnt down. I don't know how we missed that when we were up there. Can we go inside? Is that a stupid idea? I don't know. I feel like it is, but I kind of like it. They're looking at us though, so we'll head up this way. I think we've got more free reign now. We've taken out those druids to explore this area and maybe find an alternate way around to the dam without going through that tunnel. Also, we've got more ammo now. We do have a Molotov cocktail, so we might be able to take out one of those kind of creatures before they kind of wake up, which may be one way of going about things. Here for a lovely vantage point and what looks like some kind of military facility. Wow. So, forward to Kendall, get some mint cake. If you haven't had a Kendall mint cake, by the way, absolutely delicious stuff. It tastes a little bit like toothpaste, but is an absolute delight. Definitely a delicacy of this region of England. There's nothing up here. More druids down here though. More druids down there. Is that the other side of the tunnel that we wanted to get through? Maybe. Let's have a look at the map and see whereabouts we are. Yes, so if we're heading towards, that's the old mine. That's the helicopter crash site. Village outskirts. The stone circle. And it was definitely towards the top was the dam. But I'm wondering if this would be the dam over here, because it's where the water is, obviously. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I need to be heading that way to try and find the atomic battery. And another telephone box. Maybe that, if we head down there, get to the telephone box, I imagine it might tell us about... Oh, there's something underground here. About whether we are in the right place to get the atomic battery. I'm just going to try and avoid that, because not only is it underground and a bit creepy, there's also a burning oil barrel down there, so someone's using it for some kind of shelter or warmth, aren't they? But it's quite a big old facility, that. Here we are, Casterfell Dam. Perfect. Gonna ring? No. Intriguing. No, I don't know if we're supposed to go down here. It doesn't feel like the way we're supposed to go at this point anyway, but also might be the place that you keep an atomic battery, I guess. The data store. Perfect. Oh god. What the fuck's that? So this is still in use by presumably the army. I think that was one of the Bard. What we call them, mechs. No power for the data terminal. Way around there. So we're just going to try and follow him. If we're behind him, he can't see us. We'll vault into here though, because more cups of tea. Because we just want the battery. We just want the battery. That's all I'm really bothered about at this point. I'm sure there's plenty more stuff of intrigue down here, but it does seem like the mech is on his own. He's just making a loop round. Wait for him to go past again. How do you know? How do you know there's an intruder? I really don't think we're well prepared to be trying to take down a mech. Ah, oh dear. Okay. It might be Molotov cocktail time. the Molotov cocktail. We don't have any more. Can I quickly try and craft one? I don't even know if we've got enough things. Need some more alcohol and some more glass. Okie dokie. Right, well. I'm trying to shoot this. He's got some tanks on his back. I thought it might be a good idea to try and aim for those. Oh dear. Oh dear. We need to. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. So, what's in the backpack? Do we have? Okay. Managed to refill our health, but. This is bad news. Doesn't seem to know where we are at the moment though, so maybe we can use that to our advantage somehow, although there's no way out of here. I mean, it would be epic to take one of these down. I just don't think we've really got the I mean, I don't have the skills, but we don't have the we don't have the equipment to do so at the moment, I don't think. God, he's turned around now, he's seen us again. What can we do? This is so tense. I know if we die we won't go back too far. It's just I don't. Now that we're down here, I kind of want to gotta run for it. And it might be that we just do the very brave and sensible thing and run away, I think. That was a lot.